So today I just kind of wanted to take some time to talk about these filters. These are the Maglock Helix filters. So you can get these filters from POLARPRO, and I just kind of wanted to talk about my experience with them. You can see right here I have the PLND64 filter on there. So I have a set of these things, and I actually carry them around in this bag made for these Maglock filters. So this case is cool. It actually has these pouches for 4 filters that slide in right here, and it has a built-in microfiber cloth. And actually you can put in 2 more filters right on top here. So I carry all 6 there. So I want to show you guys how this works if you don't know already. It's pretty cool. So to start with, you have these threaded adapters. They call them base plates here, but basically, so this lens right here is a 77mm thread size. So I need to make sure that I get the, let me see if I can get it up close, the 77mm thread base plate. And the only thing that's kind of annoying about this whole setup is that if you don't buy one of the kits, you have to buy these base plates separately, and I think they're like $20 or so. But considering how much the filters are, I feel like they just should come with a set of base plates anyways. Each of my lenses, like my 70-200 and my 15-35, and even my macro lens, they all have these base plates hooked up to them. So for my 15-35, I had to get an 82mm base plate for that lens. And basically after that, what you want to do is you just pick out which filter you want to use. This is a circular polarizer right there. You take off the back defender cover right here. You're basically going to line up the notches and twist, and it's on. When you want to start shooting with it, again, you just take off this front defender cover right there, and you're ready to go. So obviously this lens filter system is for people who, whether you're a photographer or a videographer, who need to switch out lens filters in a really quick manner. So for example, if you're going from an outdoor area where you need a 2 to 5 stop or a 6 to 9 stop variable ND filter, and you're going indoors, you can just pop this off real quick and then you're ready to shoot. So for a lot of people, just having that flexibility is invaluable. On the photography side of things, these quick change filters are also really handy to have. For example, I was shooting pictures of a lighthouse a couple weekends ago, and it was nice to have because I would pop on something like this, like the ND64 or even ND1000, and I would take a couple of shots where I'd drag the shutter to get a lot of motion in the water, and then I could just pop it off real quick and then get shots where I am freezing all of the motion. So to be able to get a variety of pictures like that in a relatively short amount of time is really nice to have, because sometimes you are trying to get the best moment during sunset or sunrise and you're racing against the light. So I think that it really is all just about saving time with these. Another thing I like about these is that you can stack them. So if I want to add mist to the circular polarizer that I already have on there, then I can just pop it on and then twist it, and I'm ready to go. Now, some things that are kind of downsides to a system like this, depending on who you're talking to, is, I mean, if you look at this, if I'm stacking these filters, that's a considerable amount of metal on the front end of your camera, and it just gets heavy. I mean, these are heavy filters. I've found it to be pretty manageable with the locations that I'm going. I'm not going on very long backpacking trips where every pound counts, but if I was going on a backpacking trip that was 10-20 miles, I think that I'd probably be very cognizant of which filters I'm taking with me. But that kind of brings me to my other point, is that you don't have to have a bunch of different filters, because POLARPRO has been doing a great job releasing combined filters. So recently they came out with the chroma filter, which can be a VND, mist, and then also a polarizer all in one, which is awesome. Another combined filter they have is the everyday filter, so you can actually get a polarizer and mist combined. So I think that, I mean, I might even consider selling some of these, like my VND, and just getting some of those combined filters, and that way I can carry around just a few and still have a big set of effects to pull from. Another question I get a lot is how's the vignetting? So if you are shooting from anything below 16 millimeters, then you're going to see that vignetting, but 16 millimeters and up, you're fine. Once you start stacking, then you might have to move to 20 millimeters at the low end before, so you don't have that vignetting. It can be an issue if you're shooting wider angle lenses or stacking, depending on your focal length. Okay guys, that was a quick update on that Maglock Helix system right here. I'll leave you with some photos that I took using, I believe, this one right here. All right, I'll talk to you later.